beautiful Taurus, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your monthly reading for July 2021. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It is not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful that scammers are about, pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. If anyone claiming to be me asks you for anything at all, money, e-gifts, donations, that is not me. It is a scam, okay? I do not solicit for personal readings, so just so you're aware. Let's get straight to your monthly reading, Taurus. What's really exciting about this month is Jupiter is in play. Now, although Jupiter is in retrograde, which gives the illusion of everything slowing down, it is the planet of good luck and plenty, and the luck is more long-lived, shall we say. What I'm getting is that the last week of July is going to be very fortuitous. It feels very much like there's progress, movement ahead, and I feel like, there we go, look at that, we got the Chariot card. Now I'm using the Ex Animo Tarot deck by Bonneger. I only read the uprights in this deck. So this is your protagonist energy. The Chariot basically means success or victory, okay? So major victory coming on in there for you. The planet of luck, good luck, Jupiter is on your side. Also, Mars is involved as well in the first week of July. So expect a little bit of a bumpy transition. Just to let you know, Mercury is no longer in retrograde. So that means communications that were in delay or, maybe even projects or things like that that you may have been waiting to hear back on. They're indicating that it frees up the energy. So anything that you've been waiting to hear back on or you want movement forward on, Mercury is no longer hampering that energy. Things are starting to move forward. And Jupiter often sort of brings in an extra dose of luck, like a lucky break or something like that. So 12th to the 18th of July, Mercury is also in harmony with Jupiter, so expect some good news. But I feel very much like there is a turn for the better for you, Taurus, after maybe a period of feeling stuck or loss of motivation. Now, the protagonist energy, Chariot card, this is you moving forward. You're taking action on something, and I feel like you're driven. There's ambition here. Now, I will be reading overall energies for the month, but also I'll be reading career and love as well. So I feel like if you've been feeling like lack of motivation recently, or you've been feeling a little bit defeated on things in general, there's definitely like an extra boost coming for you in July, a movement forward, a light at the end of the tunnel. The Chariot indicates that there is some sort of choice available to you. When you get the Chariot, there's often two horses or two sphinxes, and they sort of determine that you have two routes opening up to you. So you may feel like there is a fork in the road in July for you to make a decision on something. Now, maybe that you're thinking about traveling or opening yourself up to a vacation. I mean, we're all in a pandemic in some way around the world, different restrictions for different areas. So you may feel like you've been a bit stuck in the rut, and you may be thinking about, let's plan something for the future to look forward to, or you may be traveling for work because you've got the Emperor card there. I feel like there's something to do with travel going on there. Now, spiritually, it could be a journey that you're on. I feel very much like you're starting to own the journey and plan ahead. And I feel like you're looking at anything that's holding you back or anything that you're resisting. I feel like you're sort of moving it out of the way. You may also be seeking some sort of guidance in order to move forward on something. Could be a project. The Emperor indicates getting knowledge from people or someone who has done what you may be trying to do. You may be getting, looking at the way that people do something in order to how can I say? It's almost like following their footsteps, but not. I feel like you're injecting your personal kind of like je ne sais quoi to it, as it were. Now, normally I'd say your individuality, but they just gave me je ne sais quoi, so I'm going to give that. I don't speak French, but of course I know what that means. But it's your personal sort of, I don't know what. You can't really put a finger on it. That's something, something. But the Chariot card indicates success. You've got your eye on the prize. Now, success looks differently to everybody. It doesn't mean that you're going to be like like if you're wanting to be successful, that you're going to be like, I don't know, up there, top 100 business people. I mean, it could be because you got the Emperor up there, but I feel like you're aiming high, okay? And I feel like you're going to be achieving what you set out to do. It could be something like a personal goal, a personal goal or dream where you're trying to plan for the future. Maybe think about putting a little bit of money away for your pension. I feel like if you're being an entrepreneur, you could be taking the first steps towards making your own business and, you know, keeping a goal or something in mind that you really want to accomplish. And I feel like there's focus here, a lot of focus. And whatever it is that you're focusing on at this time, I feel like is going to turn out in your favor. There's movement forward, Taurus, if you've been feeling a little bit stuck in a rut or you felt things are out of your control. Also, I'm getting a little bit of energy of self-doubt on something. And you know what? I'm going to take the word self out there because I feel like there's a little bit of doubt rather than self-doubt. I just got this energy of because you've been feeling a little bit stuck. Perhaps you're feeling like it's not going to happen. I'm just going to pull a quick card on that and see what that energy is. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. We've got the World card. Something's coming to conclusion. And, oh, see, yeah. That's why I wanted to take out the self doubt out of that and just put it as doubt, because the Empress indicates you got confidence. You know the way ahead and you know that you deserve something greater or something better. So that's why I wanted to take that word out. But I feel like something had the power to knock your confidence. Either it was a rejection or a false start, or maybe even a delay on something. It's almost like either a delay on tying up loose ends, whether that's a project, a goal, maybe even buying a house. You may feel like it was long drawn out and you're waiting to sort of complete the sale or something like that. The World card indicates like a completion. There's definitely a cycle here that leads to fulfillment. I also feel like you have an understanding of which direction to take, but it's almost like something came along to either you know, maybe it was an opportunity, or it was, we will read love as well. Maybe it was, I don't feel like it's love. I feel like it's something that you're really passionate about, that you were hopeful about, and then it got dashed. Your hopes were dashed in the situation. And it's almost like it's come full circle. Well, yeah, it came full circle so that you could move on to what you're meant to be here for, or whatever it is that is meant for you, because what is meant for you will never pass you by. I feel like this was meant to happen, okay? And you know that your confidence, you know that you have got strong self-esteem and that you deserve better. So either you rejected something in order and just close it down in order to move forward towards your true destiny, or you're closing down cycles. If you're the sort of person who starts things continuously and says, oh yeah, I'll finish that, and then you never quite finish it 100%, you know, I feel like you're starting to look at those areas and tie up those loose ends. It's really interesting because Jupiter, being that very influential planet of good luck and good fortune, it actually asks people to look at how far they've come, where they are now, and where they want to go, and then set the intention and move forward. Also, we got a new moon in Cancer, so that's about looking at home life and your inner life, your inner world. And I feel like it's about your communication and sort of going after whatever it is that you truly want to build a very, you know, positive home life. And also, you know, because the Empress, now male or female, not a gender specific reading, it's about the energy. But this is a Taurus and a Libra card. And it is about building a home life or settling down in peace, you know, and manifesting abundance, because the Empress has already sown seeds, worked really hard and nurtured and tendered to whatever it is that they were trying to create. And now it's like you're nearly there, you're nearly at the finish line, and you're just moving forward towards that finish line. Okay, so we do have quite exciting energy, because we got the Emperor here as well. Another success card, Taurus. So July is a very big month for you in terms of movement forward, but also of power, your inner drive. Now we just got an Empress there and we got an Emperor. So there could be an energy of you and another person. Doesn't have to be your counterpart or your spouse or your loved one, but someone you feel like is on equal footing. You may be deciding to get a business together or plan something for the future that is going to be really successful. And also you can see with that Wheel of Fortune there that there's going to be that extra dose of luck for you when Jupiter, Jupiter will actually hit its full power around about the last week of July there. So they're indicating the outcome area. Now, again, if you're moving into a role that has more responsibility, or you are moving into a time of being an entrepreneur or setting up a business, you may have felt like you were not ready. But they're indicating here, Spirit is indicating that there's no time like the present. The time is now, okay? I feel like just that you're owning this. You're owning your position. You're owning who you are. And I feel like you're a really natural born leader, Taurus. Now, the Emperor is an energy of doing, okay? Someone who sets a plan in motion and does. So you may have felt like for a while, because this is a resistance position, you may have felt powerless, that you couldn't do something or you were avoiding it. Perhaps you were feeling like you had a loss of motivation, a loss of drive, and there was procrastination there. Anything that you've been procrastinating on, as I said, if you're a sort of person who finishes most things, but there's one or two things that you really want to get to the finish line on, this is the month to do it. Also, I feel like this is about, movement forward on your goal, your dream. You're going to start to see some sort of sprouts of whatever it is you've been trying to achieve there. Also, we got the Devil card. Okay, so the Devil card is about illusion, and when you got Jupiter in retrograde, it actually creates that illusion of planets going backwards. A retrograde creates that illusion. So I feel like you may feel when initially the luck starts to slow down, but it actually means that it's going to be long lasting, as it were. So there may be a slight delay on some things towards the third week of July, but then I feel like it speeds up again. Now, the Devil card is about looking at fears, illusions that we've built. As you can see, there's theatrical curtains there, which represents illusion or drama, some sort of unnecessary drama there. The moon represents that illusion, and the shadow there is being created by a pair of hands. When you identify the fear, it's much easier to deal with. So I feel like this time period, also July, gives us an opportunity to really look at our fears and see what the root is of the fear. Anything that is holding us back from our true success, our true power. Because you got the Chariot card and the Emperor. True success cards, okay? And you've also got the Wheel of Fortune. So it's almost like you got the passion, you got the drive, you got the know-how, you've got the smarts, you got the business sense, you got the luck on your side. Jupiter's here. What's holding you back? So I feel like there's a little bit of question there, question mark. The Devil card is about anything that hinders you, rendering you helpless, releasing it, detaching yourself and freeing yourself up. But it starts with awareness. Okay, some people are scared of success because it means that their world will change. There may be an opportunity to really rise up in business, but it may require you to travel out of your comfort zone or away from home. You may think about in the future to buy a new home or move out of state, or you're thinking about going further afield. Expansion comes with a set of anxiety. Even though there's exhilaration and you're going to be successful, and you are, it comes with a little bit of nervousness because we all want to get it right, okay? Now, there's no such thing as right and wrong, but the Devil card indicates there may be something here that is binding you to inaction, okay? So just be mindful of that because you're ready to go. So it's almost like release anything that may be holding you back. Because you're ready to move forward, you're ready to move up. And the Wheel of Fortune indicates the cycle of life. Sometimes we're up, sometimes we're down, Taurus. That's just the way life is. Now is your turn to be on the up, okay? The Wheel of Fortune indicates a lucky turn of events, some good karma coming towards you. This is your destiny. There's a lot of opportunities coming towards you, a lot of abundance, and I feel like you're going to appreciate that you're feeling a little bit, unable to move recently. But I feel like you're going to appreciate this kick that you're going to get round about the last week of July there to help you rise up and have a good fortune or some sort of turning point. I feel like there's a lucky break coming for you. Things just work out perfectly the way that you planned. As long as, now don't take this the wrong way, Taurus. You know, I'm not here, and please don't shoot the messenger. I'm not here to point anyone's finger out at anybody, if you know what I mean. What I'm getting though is we just got to get out of our own way. Okay, now I get in my own way all the time. You know, there's moments when I'm like, yeah, I can do this, and then there's another moment when I'm like, okay, I'm just feeling a little bit nervous. You know what? Maybe I'll just put it off for an hour, and I'll do it in an hour, or maybe I'll do it tomorrow, or maybe I'll ask so and so, and they can give me some advice. They're indicating you've got everything you need. The Emperor card says you're ready. Okay, the challenge position says the moment is now. You can do this. You've got everything. If you want to get some extra knowledge, of course, reach out to people or watch what they're doing. Don't feel daunted about what they're doing or the magnitude of whatever it is that you want to do. Start with a small step. It always starts with that first step, okay? Now, in terms of love, there's an energy of moving forward, possibly to a divine counterpart, but they're indicating here there's some sort of pattern, some sort of, it's almost like an anxiety that is preventing this from moving forward. Now, this could be an obsessive energy about, you know, this person either being ready or not ready. It could be that this relationship didn't go anywhere, hasn't gone anywhere for a while, and there's going to be some sort of injection of like fate and karma, destiny, if you will, coming in to change the dynamics in this union. It can also be, if you're looking for love, that there is going to be someone showing up in your world, and it allows you to move forward towards this person, but there may be some sort of resistance at first when you first meet this person. Either you resist this person as in, oh my gosh, this person cannot possibly be my destiny. I'm not ready right now. I'm focusing on my career or my business. Or it could be that you're like, this person's different from my usual type. It could even be something like, you know, I was hurt really badly in the past. And you know what? I just got to detach from that sort of stuff first before I move forward. So let's look at that a little bit deeper and see what's going on there. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus? Now, what they're giving me just now is someone has passed their driving test. So if that is you, congratulations. Okay, wow. First card we got, this is the heart of the matter, the Four of Earth. Okay, now that is about long-term security. But yeah, back to Spirit's giving me someone has passed their driving test. So again, if that's you, congratulations. If it's not you, doesn't mean it's not your reading. It just means they want that person to pay close attention to the reading, okay? Now, the heart of the matter is Four of Earth. This is a desire for long-term security or building for the future, okay? Building a solid foundation. So in terms of your friendships, I feel like you're leaving anything behind that's holding you back, or maybe you feel has been, you know, maybe in some sort of toxic pattern. And by that, I mean, you may be looking at dynamics of where do you give your all, Taurus, and then you don't receive the same amount of energy back. You may feel like you've been dealing with someone who's immature recently in terms of your friendships or your dynamics. And you may be thinking, you know what, I'm going to turn this around. I'm going to just withdraw for a little while and see if they come towards me, because I feel like you've been doing the movement forward all the times towards these people, and I feel like you're going to sit back a little bit in terms of uneven friendships or uneven relationships, maybe even uneven situations to do with career. July is the time to really look at what you truly deserve and what you desire. But the Four of Earth indicates you've got a plan, and it involves a solid foundation. You've worked hard to get to this point. Everything you built, you worked damn hard for, okay? And I feel very much like it's been a rocky time to even get there, but still you persisted. Still you were determined to get there. You're headstrong. You know, you're an earth element, Taurus. You say what you do what you're going to say you do. And you're going to thrive because of it. So I feel like you're getting an extra dose of luck. There's also, it's not in this card, but they're showing me a green apple. A green apple. So either you're actually just eating a green apple right now in this moment. But what they're giving me is really interesting. Normally I would look at a green apple and I'd think, you know what, that's about being healthy. It's about, you know, nourishing yourself. But they actually just gave me this sentence to go with the apple. You're being favored. So when I think about it, you know, yeah, when you give, I know it's a cliche, but teacher's pet, they always give an apple, isn't it? They leave an apple on a teacher's desk or something. maybe a student left an apple on your desk if you're a tutor, or maybe there was a joke and someone left an apple on your desk. Please take it as it resonates, because I don't know why they're taking me to this image, but they are. But they're indicating in general, Taurus, that for the month of July, you're being favored, okay? And it's not often that they give me that image ever, okay? You're being favored. And also, I feel like fortune favors the brave, and that's why you've got to reduce the illusion of nervousness or fear, whatever is holding you back. Now, we're all human, Taurus. We all have fears. We all have those moments of feeling like we can't do it, or we're not enough, or we don't have the resources, but they're indicating you got everything you need. And whenever you approach the moment of having to make a decision or make a move, I feel like you're actually going to be ready, okay? Now, what is the challenge here? The Two of Fire, waiting. You've been waiting for results or waiting for something for a long time. You don't want to wait anymore, okay? You're fed up. You've been building and you've been building. And I feel like you've been building to this moment where you're ready to just take a big leap forward now. It's almost like, as you can see, this figure is on a giraffe. Now, giraffe represents spirit in this particular deck, in this card. I'm using Colette Baron Reid's Good Tarot. You only read the uprights in this deck, okay? So what they're indicating here is that you've almost given up. As you can see, that figure there is sort of bent over like, oh my gosh, I've been waiting so long. You've come to they're saying you've come to an impasse. So I guess it's a moment where you have to pause and, there's decisions to be made before you actually move forward. So as you can see, there's a precipice right there, and it's going to require a leap of faith. So I feel like you're on the precipice of something big and making some sort of breakthrough, but it's something you've been waiting for a long time, that you almost have given up on it. Okay, so it depends on whatever it is that you've been waiting for, whether it's you've been waiting for the love that you've been wanting to show up in your life, or whether it is a career structure that you've been building, or whether it's finances. They're indicating here with that Devil card, don't be attached to the outcome. Have the vision of what it is that you want, but then let it go. The journey will take care of itself. You'll get there, okay, but you need to take the first step. So I feel like you may have felt, as I said, powerless. You may have felt like the circumstances around the world, because we got the pandemic going on, you may have felt like you could not move forward, or you may feel like there's a set of variables that have kept you a little bit stuck recently, and you're like, maybe you're even moving forward, but they're just giving me this energy of, when you're on like a travelator, they're showing me it's almost like you're on a travelator and you're walking, but the travelator is going in the other direction. So you're walking, you feel like you're still walking, you're actually moving, you're doing stuff, but it feels like you're still in the same place because the travelator is going in the opposite direction. So it's almost like sometimes you may feel like you're going against the grain or against the direction. Even though you're going in the right direction, you may have felt like you're just moving but getting nowhere, okay? That's the energy that I'm getting here. Now, what is below you? The Three of Earth. So deep down, you know that you're nearly there, okay? As you can see, that Three of Earth indicates, you're building for the future. It's also about aligning yourself with success by making sure that you've got that solid foundation. So I feel like you're moving forward, and there may be a team that you're working with, or a friendship set that you may be working towards something solid financially with, because Pentacles is all about building financial wealth or investing in something. Maybe there's a couple of you investing in something for the greater good, but it's been on hold for a little while. I feel like you're definitely going to be moving through this energy, and I feel also that I just feel like there's two other people that are going to offer you a different route. I don't know. It's almost like there's a choice here. There's going to be two. I feel like there's two people. I feel like these two people are connected. They're going to offer you a different way of doing something. Okay, so I'll clarify that energy in a moment. What is in the recent past? We got the King of Air, thinking, the strategy, building a plan, negotiating something better, thinking before you act. The King of Air is a Gemini energy, and it's about strategic thought. You're a bold leader, Taurus. You've got what it takes to sort of make good on whatever it is that you want to achieve. This is someone who is like an entrepreneur. This is someone who is you know, thinks about the bigger picture and then all of the details in between. This is someone who is like got steely concentration to accomplish something. So I feel like whatever plan you've put in place, you're sticking to the plan, but you may be investigating it first because, you know, swords are about communication, about analyzation. So, and it's about setting intentions. The King of Air sets a clear intention. And, you know, you may be looking at, as I said, rules, regulations, or the way someone has done something before you. You may be getting advice or sort of investigating what they did, getting the truth of it before you actually take action. It's like you're setting the foundations before you move forward. And whatever you decide in this moment, however the foundations that you're building are starting to manifest, I feel like this is for your present moment and for your future. Your future self will thank you. Also, I feel like either you're thinking about going abroad or widening your net, as it were, to go further afield, expand your business if you're an entrepreneur, or step into a leadership role where communication is very necessary, especially to negotiate a better deal. So you may be looking around at either a new job, for example, or maybe moving into a different department where you get a better deal for the amount of work that you're putting in there, okay? Now, what is above you? What is the potential for my beautiful Taurus? What do they need to know regarding... Sorry, I'm just going to pull a card, as I said. One moment, please. They just reminded me, pull a card on the two people. So the two people who are helping you with the journey ahead. They're going to offer you a different way of looking at something. Expansion. The three. They give me three again. As I said, it's like you and two other people. It's either some sort of... something that you're really passionate about or something that you really want to achieve. They offer you some sort of expansion, or they offer you some sort of golden opportunity that allows you to move. It feels very much like teamwork, all of you working together to move forward. Three is very important here, okay? So I feel like you've got what it takes. You've got the passion, the drive, the intelligence, the know-how, but I feel like these two people have the power to either open doors for you, or they know somebody who opens a door for you. I just feel like these people got your back in a really good way. Thank you so much for like, woo. Okay, so we have, again, the Three of Pentacles. Look at this. It's this energy that I'm picking up on is, you know, I feel like this could be like two members of your family come and say, hey, Taurus, did you hear about this? This would be a really good opportunity. Or it could be two friends who say it, or it could be two co-workers. I really feel like it's almost like they may even ask you to come on board something with them, okay? Now we do have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. Now when you get the Nine of Wands in the reverse, it's about having faith. And the Seven of Wands there in the upright indicates you may be a little bit guarded at first, maybe trying to work out the situation before you invest. But they're picking you because you are your personal best. There's nobody better. This person, these people, I feel like they may have thought about a lot of people, but their initial thought was you, Taurus. But then I just feel like, yeah, I feel like you've got what it takes. You're a nonconformist. You're at the top of your game, whatever it is that you do, and you have that perseverance. And you, as I said, you do what you say you're going to do. You have, you're unstoppable, really, with the Seven of Wands. But I just feel like you're going to be batting away the opportunities because there's going to be so many. I feel like there's a choice, a choice between two. The Hermit in the reverse. We got the Ten of Cups in the upright. We got the Star in the reverse. We got Temperance in reverse. Okay, so they're indicating here with Hermit in the reverse there that you may have felt a little bit isolated and withdrawn recently, or maybe you're going to take some time out to really think about this, but you may not be able to see the way forward. You may feel a little bit clouded because that Star card right there and the Temperance card in the reverse indicates a little bit of confusion or a little bit of negativity, a test of faith. I feel with the Temperance card, either you feel like there's competition for this, but I really feel there's not. Or you feel a little bit frustrated because you're not sure the vision it just looks cloudy to you, but we got the Ten of Cups. So this indicates it's going to be a really great outcome, okay? Ten of Cups is like, it's the one after wish fulfillment. It's like everything that you wanted coming together in total love, support, abundance, success. A very successful card, okay? So I feel like you all working together is something that could be a really good thing, okay? Obviously, do your due diligence and, you know, check out all the details. You know your situation. I'm just reading the energy, but it looks like it's going to be favorable, okay? Even though you may feel a little bit clouded at first. Now, what is the potential? The Fool card. It requires a leap of faith, coming out of a comfort zone. The Fool card is about taking a chance on something, and I feel like you're in a really good position to do that because you've already got a 3 and a 4 of Earth. You've been waiting for this moment, I feel, for a long time, Taurus. This is the moment, and I feel like there's like an inner calling here for a new beginning. Now, either you're walking away from a job or a position or even a department where you're like, you know what, this doesn't suit me, or even a job to become an entrepreneur and say, you know, I'd rather be my own boss. I just feel like the Fool card is like, have faith. Everything is possible. Anything is possible. And I feel like you're taking that first step. The Fool takes the first step, not knowing where it's going to lead to. It's like, release the expectation, have like some idea of where you want to go, but let it go. See where life takes you, because I feel like it's going to take you to a lot of success and expansion in terms of your career, okay? I also feel like you're going to get a lucky break. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. I feel like the lucky break is separate to the two people coming towards you. Now, the Six of Fire, that's your near future. That's success. I mean, how many success cards do you need, Taurus, to show that you're building very nicely throughout July? It's a very important month for you. Now, the Six of Fire is about recognition for a job well done, stepping into the limelight. I feel like you're an influencer, but I feel like you're transforming others and you are being transformed. I feel very much like the spotlight is going to be on you for some sort of good news, because the Six of Wands is about good news. It is about illumination, but it's about being put on a pedestal for something. So I feel like it allows you to move forward. You know, you got the King of Air here. It's almost like the strategy that you put in place, the plan, is starting to be realized. So whatever that is for you, I feel like you're moving forward. You can see the future, and the future looks really bright, okay? I feel like there's other people who are rising with you. I hope that makes sense. Other people are rising with you, but you're at the helm. I feel like you're leading the way, okay? I feel also, Taurus, that sometimes you may have a little bit of an issue with being in the spotlight. It's not somewhere you're comfortable with. I feel like you're the sort of person who gets the job done. You let your work speak for itself. You're not someone who's going to toot your own horn. I feel like other people are going to toot the horn for you, Taurus. I really feel like people are going to gravitate towards you and raise you up for something. So either like expect some sort of award or a pat on the back, a golden handshake, whatever you want to call it. Now they're showing me someone, they're cooking, they're making something, but it's got a biscuit base. They're showing me like lots of, it looks like crumbly biscuit at the bottom. They're not showing me what's been put on the top, but I mean, it looks like a crumbly kind of thing. So I'm guessing it'd be a crumbly biscuit base that you would put something on top of. I feel like something goes on top rather than it's a crumble, that the crumble is on top, if that makes sense. So if that's you, you're actually cooking and you're making something that's got a biscuit base there. There's something in this message for you. It's not going to resonate for everyone, of course. Okay. They want the star here and they want this card here. Oh, wow. Okay, so we have the star card. Beautiful. That's inspiration. It's being inspired. It's almost like if you've had a test of faith recently, don't despair, because there's going to be illumination. The star is about abundance. It's about inner clarity as well as outer clarity. It is about having faith that miracles are working. I don't know, miracles may not be a tangible kind of thing to some people, but it feels like everything starts to shift in your favor. The way becomes clear, but you need to start with the first step, okay? I feel like you've already started with the first step. I feel like the planning stages were the first step here, and I feel like you've got everything you need to follow through on this. You also may be doing a little bit of healing in some areas. I'm going to check to see what they mean by that. Because in terms of career, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus? What do they mean by healing in career? Okay, we got Six of Wands, we got the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, and we've got Seven of Swords. So what they're indicating here is that there may have been some sort of opportunity that did not go towards you, or there was, the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse there indicates you work damn hard, maybe even workaholism. There's a little bit of jealousy wherever you're at, and they may have tried to set you back in some way. The Seven of Swords is very sneaky energy, but it's in the reverse there, so it indicates you caught someone doing something. They may come towards you, make amends, and say, can we just call it a day? So sorry, whatever. And you're like, okay. But I feel like you're watching your back there, okay? I just feel like someone's quite envious of not only your work ethic, but the fact that you can do this. They're giving me, now this is not going to apply to everyone, Taurus, they're giving me the sentence, I can do it with my eyes closed. I can do it with my eyes closed. And I feel like that's you, whatever it is that you can, what you're doing, whatever it is your job is, or your career, I feel like you can do it with your eyes closed. You're that good at it. You're the best of the best. Okay, that Seven of Wands came out for a reason. You're at the top of your game. So I feel like whoever this is, who's may have tried to sabotage you, I feel like they know that, and they tried on purpose to, in some way, derail you or knock you off your perch. Also, this is in the near future, so just be mindful that when you're doing a good thing, Taurus, and you're being celebrated and given some good luck by the universe, not everyone's got your back, okay? So just be aware of that. I feel like you already know who this person would be, and I feel like this is something that you may keep on the down low. You may not want to tell this person because you feel like this person is not someone that you could trust, because you work really hard for where you're at. I don't feel like this person works as hard, so they kind of look at you like they should have the rewards, even though they don't put in the work. So just be mindful of that energy. This person may do something. I don't feel like they're going to do anything physical to you, Taurus, but I do feel like this person, thoughts become things. I feel like they may direct some negative thinking towards you. So, if you're feeling that anyone would ever do something like that towards you, just take a little bit of black tourmaline. Okay, I keep I keep the diddiest piece right here, just for me. But I sleep with a black tourmaline every night as well. So it's just like handheld. It just absorbs any negative thinking or any negative energy directed towards you. So I'm not here to sell anything. You can find it in your local store or online, but it's really good for that. Okay, now what is the advice you're giving to yourself in this moment? The Ace of Pentacles. You're wanting the universe to come on in and give you an opportunity, a lucky break, some sort of break here. A financial one would be great because you've been working really hard. Now, the Ace of Earth is about a new job or raise or even a promotion. It is, I know in this time, a promotion is hard to think about, but I feel like there's some sort of money that may be coming from nowhere, like out of the blue, okay? I feel like it's been a bit of a rocky time for you, and you deserve this growth. This is good karma. To have an ace there indicates it's divinely guided. The universe is bringing this in for you in order to either promote you, or you're thinking about promoting your work. I feel like there's an opportunity here to grow your business or grow your understanding within whatever it is that you do. And I feel like it's the beginning of something great. I feel there's a lot of respect. You want respect, and you're going to get it, Taurus. I do feel like there's a lot of successful energy around you in July. It's something you've been waiting for a long time, okay? What is the external circumstances? Could you please guide my beautiful Taurus? What is the external circumstances? Ten of Fire. You're done and done. But you're done with the illusions, the Moon card. You're done with the fear. You're done with the illusions. You're done with anything that's holding you back. You've called time on it. It's almost like you're burning a contract to the ground, and you're done with anything that's making you feel like you're not worthy. I feel like you've been let down in situations a lot, even though you work damn hard, Taurus. And I feel like the Moon represents that illusion, but also that intuition. You may not have trusted your intuition in the past on certain things, and it led to really frustrating situations, a lot of confusion sometimes, and unhappiness, even disbelief, even when you saw a red flag, because you really want to believe in the best in people. So I feel like you're done with that. I feel now you're trusting your intuition, and I feel like Now they're giving me a date for you. The 20th of July is very, very important. Okay, they're indicating some indication of, they're giving me, well, they're showing me a victory wreath, actually, like on the world card. But they're not showing me the bits around it. I'm going to quickly pull a card. So either something is coming to an end physically, like you're tying up a loose end, or it's a completion of a project or something. They're showing me that it's going to be very, very successful. It's a victory wreath. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please? Thank you so much. How would you like to receive? We've got the Strength card in reverse. And we've got the Four of Cups. Now, the Four of Cups indicates just when you're feeling fed up, just when you're feeling like nothing's going to happen. The Strength card also indicates the struggle with, you know, nothing happening, or even anger that maybe something did not go your way, a missed opportunity. They're indicating a surprise from the universe is coming on in there with that. Can you see that cloud? It's all gray and tumultuous, and a hand pops out. Destiny, fate, whatever you want to call it, pops out with a new opportunity that is more emotionally fulfilling. Okay, so I feel like there's a lot of I feel once you get rid of that fear, it almost like makes you unstoppable, because you're like, I can do anything. And then the way is made clear. The universe is starting to move mountains for you to have this new start. Okay, I really do feel like you are on the precipice of change here. And I feel like you're not going to be waiting any longer. Yeah, so let's see what a hope and fear is. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you... Ooh. Okay, so we have Seven of Fire, personal best. Okay, Seven of Wands. This is about you rising up and going the distance. You can do it. If anyone can do it, Taurus, it is you. You're unstoppable. That's what I was just saying. Even if you look up the meaning of this deck, this card in this particular deck, it's about being unstoppable. It's about, you rising up and being celebrated, not compromising on who you are, on important things, leading with integrity, and being a nonconformist, marching to the beat of your own drum. You overcome adversity to get to where you are. You did this. You made this. Whatever it was, you've built this from the ground up. You've built the solid foundation, and I feel like you're going to, it's a little bit of luck, Taurus, as well on your side, but you did this all by yourself. Okay, so I feel like there is an opportunity here to thrive. Now the fear here is you may feel like moments, because nothing's happening, that Two of Fire is really crossing your energy, which feels like sometimes you feel like you're going nowhere. You're on that travelator that I was talking about. You're always doing, you're always working, you're always invested, but it seems like still you're not getting anywhere. This is a fear with this card. So it's the other flip side energy of this card, which is about feeling like giving up, quitting. You know, sometimes you feel like, is it going to happen? It's not happening so far. Maybe I'm not good enough. If I am good enough, maybe I'm just not in the right place at the right time. Maybe, maybe it's not meant for me. There's a lot of questions going on with this card, okay? And sorry, they're just giving me an image that just makes no sense. So the image is of a film. I feel the film has got Kevin Bacon in it. It's Tremors. Is it that there's a creature under the ground? Tremors. Now, I don't know why they give me that. I mean, I haven't seen that since, like, maybe when I don't even know when. Maybe, like, many years ago. I'm not gonna, like, reveal that I'm about 1,000,000 years old. But, now, either you just watch that film, or there's something about that film, or maybe you're listening to this reading and there was a tremor happening, maybe an earthquake or something like that as you're listening to this reading. I don't know, tremors? I'm not sure. Maybe tremors is a name of something that, apart from the film, but they're just showing me the film. Anyway, I can't imagine, I mean, it's 2020 and 2021. Oh, okay. So I think maybe there's a power cut, so I'm just going to go and get, I'll pause the video, I'll be back. Well, my beautiful Taurus, as I was talking about tremors, all of a sudden we had complete blackout here. So maybe I was sort of visualizing what was to come for here. We had just a bit of a power out, okay? So I'm going to move on with your reading. I think I was talking about Tremors, the film, the image they were giving me. So anyway, I'm going to move on from that. Let's see what your outcome position is. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus? What do they need to know regarding their outcome for July? We've got the World card and we've got the Four of Water. So it looks like you're closing some sort of cycle down, or you're tying up loose ends here. Definitely something coming to a very victorious conclusion, okay? The World card is about a stepping stone. This World card in particular is about, how can I put that? It's about perspective, and it's about changing your world to move towards your happiness, or towards greater freedom, a completion of a cycle, towards satisfaction. I feel like your efforts are definitely coming full circle, and I feel like you're creating a brand new world for yourself, not just in terms of your career, but in terms of your friendships, in terms of your relationships with people, your situations. I feel like you're putting yourself first, and I feel like you are moving into a time where you're going to be in the right place, the right time, the right moment, the right opportunity. It's almost like everything that you've been waiting for starts to fall into place, okay? And with that Four of Cups, Four of Water energy is Four of Cups, it indicates that just when you're not expecting it, just when you're feeling fed up or feeling like you're going to give up on something, in comes an opportunity for you to be very, very successful. The Four of Water is about your heart's desire, receiving something from the universe that is more emotionally fulfilling, okay? So I feel like any missed opportunities, they're going to show you that it was not meant for you, okay? Anything that is meant for you will never pass you by. Even if an opportunity, even whether it's love or business or anything, just passes you by, if it comes right back on in, full circle, like that World card there, it indicates maybe it is for you, okay? So the Four of Water indicates that apathy, feeling like you're very unfulfilled at where you're at, and you're finding that motivation, that drive to propel you towards something that you've been planning for a very long time, okay? But now it's here. And you're ready to receive it. I feel like you're ready, okay? Now, in terms of love, of course, there is a new start on the board available to you. That is your potential. But there's also a potential to be talking to somebody or healing something with someone in the past. That is your call, Taurus. We all have free will. The star is healing. It is about mending the past, whether that's with the person or without the person. That's your call. But I feel like there's someone in your recent past that is completely frozen out of your world, or this person's not talking to you. Maybe this person, you are building a solid foundation with this person, but I feel like if this person comes back, and I'm going to pull a card on it, I feel the energy that you've got here, the Ace of Earth, that is your advice to yourself. So I feel like you're looking for the universe to send you somebody new, someone who's committed, someone who grows with you, someone who is invested in a relationship for the long haul. And that's the Four of Earth energy you're in as well. It's like, are they all in? If not, not interested. It feels like you just don't want anyone who's like dipping their toe into a relationship, saying, yeah, maybe. You don't want anyone who is, how can I put that? Who has commitment issues or is indecisive. I feel like you've dealt with that, Taurus, and you're moving on. I feel like you're closing down a cycle completely with someone, whether it's a karmic cycle. I feel like by surprise, there is someone new coming on in here, okay? I feel like you're burning a contract. A karmic contract to the ground, and I feel like you're seeing things clearly. The illusion of what was there, I feel like, is shedding. Now, I feel also that if you're wanting to be within the person in the past, if you want to heal that with the person in the past, of course you can. We all have free will, Taurus, so whatever it is that you want, that is your decision. And I feel like it may be about releasing the fears for you and this person to get past anything that's holding you back in order to move forward into a new cycle. And it's also about being all in and deepening a commitment here. But I do feel something is coming to an end. Now, whether that's the way that the pattern that you're in with this person, or this person is finally learning a lesson, I feel like there's a new love coming on in here for you, okay? Especially with this Four of Water. in the upright. It indicates something that's more emotionally fulfilling is coming your way. I feel like your relationships in general, friendships, family unit, I feel like is going to be a lot more harmonious, especially since we've got the new moon in Cancer, and that's on the 10th of July or the 9th, depending on where you are. But also Mercury harmonizes with Jupiter, so I feel like things are starting to balance things out, and I feel like it's a lighter time, July. It just feels lighter, and anything that you've been waiting for or sort of waiting for results on, or you're waiting for progress on, I feel like you're going to be moving forward. I'm going to pull a quick card on the love situation for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What do they need to see regarding their love situation? The star in reverse, okay? Now the star in reverse indicates a little bit of resistance, but also a lack of faith, or a test of faith, really, in love. So you may have felt like love is just like something that's way over there, okay? Because maybe you're still healing from something that you were in that was a little bit toxic, or was in a pattern that knocked your confidence and made you feel a little bit resistant to love there. The star indicates either you're ignoring someone from the past, or they're ignoring you, and there's currently like a stalemate energy, like there's no way forward. But if you're wanting something new, how would you like to receive? Thank you so much. Okay, it's like a disappointment needs to heal first. Now, there's a lot of you going to be screaming at the screen saying, you know what, I'm healed. I've been healed for 20 years from this person. So I feel they're indicating over the King of Air. For some Taurus, I feel like there's going to be some healing here after a disappointment. And I feel like it will lead to you meeting somebody new, but also being in a position to heal something with someone from the past if you want to. But I feel like the work has to be done first on their part as much as yours. Now, if you're looking for new love, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please clarify the Four of Water for those who are looking for new love? Ooh, okay, so it is destiny. Fate is going to intervene. How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. So it's like just when you're in a solitary energy, going about your business, building a luxurious, solid life for yourself, a financial gain, and making it peaceful and harmony, and reaching for something greater, learning a lot along the way, because as you can see, this person's reaching for something, and on top of that, there's like, there's a bird of prey there, really. So it is about keeping your eye on your goals and dreams and trying to accomplish great things. But we've also got the Wheel of Fortune. So destiny will intervene in this situation. They're definitely indicating, the Four of Water is a surprise, just when you're not expecting it. And the Wheel of Fortune, you got it twice, double Wheel of Fortune. That indicates there is a surprise here for you, okay? You're going to meet someone suddenly, out of nowhere, boom, there's love. So if you're looking for love, I feel like it always comes when you're not looking for it. It's going to be a surprise there. They're indicating this person could have water in their chart, Scorpio, Taurus, sorry, not Taurus, you're a Taurus, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces energy. I also feel like someone with fire in their chart as well. Taurus, you'll be either connecting with someone who's an Aries, Leo, or Sag energy. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. I feel like they've got earthy placements, but I feel like their rising sign is either fire or water, okay? So yeah, there's some interesting energy that's coming through here. I'm not really sure how I've got some trinkets here. I had a blackout. That's so weird. That is so weird. Because Taurus, when I'm channeling, you look in the water. Okay, I only look at the cards briefly to give you the energy that I'm getting, and then I'm back to the water. So I have not noticed this until I've gone to have some trinkets, and the trinkets are there. So either during a blackout, I just had to wait a little bit for that blackout, but I did not pull those trinkets. That's so, okay, anyway, there is some, anyway, it's rare that I cannot talk, okay? So I'm just going to leave that there. On the chariot card, we've got the Tree of Life. So that is about sacrifice. The sacrifices you make to be successful. being committed to your goals, your dreams, and the endurance. I feel like there's a new perspective here as well. Anytime that you felt there was inaction, I feel like you're reflecting in order to manifest new opportunities, and there's growth because of it. I feel like now's the time for making some solid decisions on your future, and I feel like you're planting roots there. I've never had this in my life ever, where the trinkets have just been there. So I'm like, guides, sorry, I'm just one moment, please. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. Okay, no, they're indicating that these were left for you, Taurus. So, okay, so the butterfly is about endings, bringing a new beginning there for you, okay? And if you think about the cycle, the life cycle of a butterfly, you know, it starts off as a caterpillar, and then it goes into the chrysalis. So that's a period of feeling stuck, maybe no movement forward. And then there is the blossoming, the coming out of the chrysalis, learning, you've learned the lessons or done the spiritual growth that was necessary to move forward. And now it's the blossoming, the becoming. So I feel like you're moving forward, and they want that on the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So, yeah, there's definitely movement forward. I'm going to pull you a trinket just because that's part of who my work. So I'm just really still like bamboozled. The trinkets are there. Anyway, let me pull you a trinket myself. Thank you so much for it, guys. Pray to angels. Can you please guide? We got another butterfly. So they're indicating the same message. I close my eyes when I pick the trinkets. So, yeah, another butterfly. And they just said Wheel of Fortune again. So Wheel of Fortune it is, okay? So I guess it's going to be the same trinket, the same message. There's two butterflies here and a tree of life. So I feel like the life cycle is important. I feel like there's a lot of growth here. And I feel like there's a transitionary period. Okay, now I have to say there's no one in here in this apartment apart from me. So I'm really like, yeah. Anyway. I'm just going to leave it there, my beautiful Taurus. I'm going to get you a Wisdom of the Oracle before we close the reading. Thank you so much for it, guys. Great angels, can you please guide my beautiful Taurus? What do they need to know regarding their July? What do they need to know? How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. We've got Unfinished Symphony, but it is in the reverse. So again, it's about tying up loose ends, I feel. Anything that is left unfinished, you know, maybe it's about time. Everything just sort of wraps itself up and you move forward. Nothing's holding you back, you see. I feel like you're ready to move forward. So let's read from the book. I don't want to tell you anything wrong. It's number 10. So this is about, number 10 is Wheel of Fortune as well there. Okay, number 10, let's see. You get the protection message because it showed up in the reverse there. It says, when unfinished business casts a shadow over your life, it's a reminder that procrastination is a form of self-sabotage. It is not in your best interest to stall. Even stumble forward is better than holding back. Don't overthink things or let yourself get distracted. Just tie up any loose ends and deliver the results. Don't quit before the finish line. Spirit wants you to win. So again, they're indicating don't give up. Don't give up on too early, okay? That could be a fear because nothing is happening. You felt like maybe it's not going to happen. Maybe I should give up there. No, they want you to move forward. They want you to succeed. They want you to win, okay, with that 7 of fire. So I'll leave it there, my beautiful Taurus. I hope something resonated in this reading. There's been some crazy energy, I have to say. It started with the Scorpio reading, very crazy energy for the July reads. I feel like it is because we're going through that sort of, you know, all those transitions. Yeah, it's a little bit of a bumpy ride. As I said, Mars is sort of kicking off in the first week of July and everything like that. So anyway, if there's something that resonates, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press the little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Also, they're just showing me an image of a candy bar called a flake bar. So if you're eating a flake as you're listening to this reading, there's something that's reading for you. It's not going to resonate for everyone, of course. It's a very precise candy bar. So, I mean, someone out there, there's a message just for them, okay? So if that's you, drop it in the comments box below. I'd love to know. If it does not resonate for you, that part doesn't mean it's not your reading, just means they want that person to pay close attention to the reading. Okay, Taurus, I'll leave it there. Thank you so much. Love and light.